Dead in Hip Hop, DE365. You know what it is. It's your boy FIFA 24/7 here with Mr. Kenneth B. Inge. And today we're doing CJ Fly Baited. This is the second time that we do CJ Fly because CJ Fly is putting in some fucking work.
Really?
Yeah, we just did, I think toward the end of last year, beginning of this year, he dropped a project that we already reviewed called Piranha. And now he's back with the same theme, and this was called Baited. Ken, the features, he has Annoyed and Bebe Fly and Rian. How would you rate the features on this joint?
There was one feature I thought was really, really good. Starts with O, Obi something.
You said what?
Or maybe I'm not thinking about the wrong one. I'm thinking B. I can't pull up the playlist now.
Got you.
But yeah, I think B.
Got you. For me, I'm giving them C plus B minus.
Okay.
Annoyed was good. Bebe Fly was cool. But I just think where CJ Fly is right now, hey, and you know what? I take that back. Go ahead.
I actually take that back. I actually was thinking about another album.
Okay.
So yeah, I really don't remember these features like that either. So I'm at like a C.
Got you. I'm gonna go a B because I forgot Rayan on Madonna. He killed that shit. So I'm elevating the collective to a B. And here's the thing, I'm fair because I was C plus B minus. I'm solid B. But to your point, Ken, because I do agree, they weren't necessarily memorable because CJ has elevated, and I don't think that the guys that he's getting are at his level. But I think that they did an overall pretty good job. It's just they didn't match CJ. Production.
B, I like the production on here. You know, I thought it was decent. Yeah.
This one, I give this one a C plus B minus.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, Piranha felt a little bit more gritty. This one, I feel like CJ was gritty, but the beats on this one just felt a little bit different. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But C plus B minus. C plus B minus. What would you say on the singing, rapping?
The rapping felt and sounded different than Piranha's.
Yeah, he sounded more aggressive here.
Yeah. So I'm sticking with a B on it. I feel like I really, really needed to listen to it a lot more. You know, I gave it a couple of spins, but I felt like there's some things here to kind of unpack because it felt very much different than what he was doing before. Like very aggressive, you know. But he definitely, especially on some of those earlier tracks.
Yes,
that's some really good
Nickelback swag.
Yeah, Nickelback swag. Yeah, he has some really, really good lines on there that stood out to me. So yeah, that's why I'm giving them a B because I know there are others that are just as good that I probably just didn't pick up.
But for me, the rapper was A minus. A minus. I don't know who charged up this man's battery pack, but this nigga shit is on 115. You know what I'm saying? Like CJ Fly feels and sounds reinvigorated to a point where it's like, where was you at?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So the rap is an A minus. Overall, Ken, I'm giving this one B plus B minus.
I enjoyed it. I feel like right now I'm at a B minus.
Okay.
I was at a C plus, but I think I'm at a B minus. I think there are just some things here that's missing for me. It did feel different from Piranha's. His rapping was different.
It is.
But I don't feel like it left a really good lasting impression on me when I finished it.
And that's why I'm at a B plus B minus. And that's why I skipped B in general, because it's like, it's not as memorable as Piranha. Piranha's one of them shits. This one it's good, but I would recommend Piranha before this one. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So that's why I'm like in a weird place. That's why I said, fuck it, I'm skipping B. It's B plus or a B minus. But it's really good. Like I would still recommend this one, but I would definitely recommend Piranha over this one. But Ken, like that was the first thing, because I listened to this one 3 times. And that was the first thing that caught my ear. I said, why is he rapping so angry?
Mm-hmm.
Like this one, it felt like he was rapping so much more angry. And I think I think the beats didn't, even though I gave the beats, what I get the beats? C plus, B minus, something like that. Yeah, I forgot that quick. Either way, the beats didn't leave a lasting impression. He left more so of a lasting impression than the beats did on this. And I don't know, who produced this one, if it was a different producer versus the other one, because on the joint Madonna with Rihanna, he said Piranha. So I'm wondering if this is like Piranha leftovers. You know what I'm saying?
Could be, which is why we still have that theme.
That theme.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So these maybe are the ones that weren't good enough to make Piranha. I feel that. Like if you didn't listen to Piranha first and listen to this, you would still feel that, oh shit, CJ Fly, like he's coming out of nowhere. But if you listen to Piranha, then listen to this, it's like, okay, this is cool, but it ain't Piranha.
Yeah, no, I think I agree. I didn't walk away like that was whack. I walked and I was like, dang, CJ Fly is out here to prove himself a little bit more, which I definitely find interesting. But I also walked away with, why the hell he released this? This is like,
Not
even though I
necessary.
know there's a theme, so I like the theory that maybe these were tracks that were not good enough to make Piranha, or that he had left over, and he just put them together and sequenced them together and put them out as baited.
Which makes sense as the bait.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But then, because I'm logical, right? And sometimes logic and creativity don't go together. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that aspect, that dynamic. But it's like the bait should come before the fish. You know what I'm saying?
Stoic produced it.
Stoic, okay.
Yeah.
However, I also understand dropping the better project first, too. So I don't know, Ken. I don't know.
And Stoic. So yes, it's the same producer.
Same producer.
Same producer did both. So
yeah,
they must have just running a series. So he gave him a different sound. CJ is more assertive on here than the other one, which would make sense. It's a different soundscape. But and I think that knowing this now, it definitely showed the diversity of Stoic as a producer.
100.
But yeah, overall I think it's good. But yeah, I was definitely really curious as to the logical reasoning behind it. Outside of just putting something out and giving to your fans. So since it is the same producer, it's possible that this theory is correct, or they just was like, yo, let's go in and cook up some more shit and put it out.
You know what, Ken? Like he has a Piranha Deluxe as well. That joint got 14 tracks. The original that we reviewed has 11. So I don't know. Maybe these niggas just locked in. You know what I'm saying? Like they just locked in, and they're just on their run. They're on their Nas and Hit Boy shit right now.
And they do make a good team.
They do.
Yeah, like he sounds really good over Stoic Beats, and Stoic Beats that definitely gave him some good ones to craft. Like, what was the second trap? The Nickelback Swag. Like that shit is dope as fuck. So
you know what, Ken? Like I'm just like play 5 seconds of Piranha. Like each song. It's the production. It's the production. That's the biggest difference, because Nick or CJ Fly is up here and then the production matched them. Where on this one, CJ is like super assertive and aggressive, and it's like the production's like, oh, okay.
Which is probably intentional. We don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
But nevertheless, yeah, it's definitely a different.
It's definitely
feeling listening to this.
Yeah. It is what it is. Not a bad project, but I'm not sending Beta to niggas. I'm sending Piranha. I'm sorry, CJ, if you feel a type of way about that, but that's just my honest opinion.
Yeah,
You know?
I think as a complete series, we'll see if they do a whole thing. Then I think it could work. I think this is definitely worth a listen. If you guys are listening, you like this sort of thing, you should definitely give it a listen because you may feel and think differently about it. So, but it's just a different feeling than Piranhas, and we probably shouldn't compare the two, obviously, because they're intentionally sound like it's different.
Yeah.
And maybe it was to allow CJ to be more assertive rapping than before.
And we've seen that before, right? Like with Alchemist and Freddie Gibbs on Alfredo, it's kind of like the beats were put back to let Freddie flourish over it. And I get that sentiment on this. And again, I let's be clear, Ken, because you know how motherfuckers can get in the comments and shit like that. This is a good project.
Yeah.
Like,
Cheese is dope as hell.
Yeah, like this is a good project. It's just our expectation was so high with Piranha that I know we're talking like it's a letdown, but this is a damn good project. This is a damn good project. It's a damn good project. I think overall I said B+, B-. It's a good project. This is recommendable. You know what I'm saying? But any final words, Ken? Or are you good?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Bet. So you already know what it is, man. Another day, another review. We'll catch you tomorrow. And we out. Peace.
Peace.